You are looking at a 2011 Nissan Altima hybrid. This one's really nice. It's a very nice car. I drive an Altima. I have an 06. It's a 2.5 liter like this one. This is running right now. It is insanely quiet. It does have the hybrid assist. Let me close this up because really, as Chief Wiggum says in The Simpsons, nothing to see here. It really is just silent. It's clean on the outside. Has a really nice set of Tiger Paw radials. The interior also nothing to see here except for a very clean car. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell like smoke. There's no signs of pets. There's no burns, cuts, rips, scratches, tears. I have trouble finding something wrong with this car to show you. I like to be picky because I want to show you everything that's wrong that I find, so that when you come here, in all of your infinite wisdom, you don't have much to pick apart. I mean, one little nick on the rim. Looks like maybe they hit a curb once in 2012. In here, you can see this is the battery, the main car battery, and then back here is a hookup for the hybrid assist battery that's behind that baffle. If you have to have them fixed, you need to let a professional do it. That's not something you want to fool with. Right here, somebody scraped the trunk lid, but I mean, overall, there's not even really very many dents, scratches. There's nothing. I mean, I can't even really find, there's like a tiny, no, it's not even a chip. That was like a leaf. There's a little tiny chip right there. I'm not finding much of anything. That would probably buff out. In fact, I just wiped that off with my finger. That was a scuff. Is that an actual chip? Yeah, there's a little tiny chip right there by the gas tank. Somebody's ring hit it. The tires and rims are beautiful. I'm having a lot of trouble finding things to show you to be picky about. As I get in the car, the air conditioning's cold. The daytime running lights are on. It's telling me that it's been getting 31 miles to the gallon. Hasn't been driven very much, just test drive, so that's not a real good sample. It's saying that it's ready. Doesn't have a lot of gas, about 1/8 of a tank. The battery's good. It does have 188,000 miles. Now, the only thing that's different about that, the air conditioning is cold. It's actually cold in here. I've been on 60. The gas motor just kicked on because I put my foot on the brake. That's my Altima right there, the older one. I have new rims coming. That's why I have the tires look a little barren. One of the cooler things about these cars is the fact that it has 188,000 miles. Now, 188,000 miles on a conventional gas motor would be decently high mileage. On this, not as bad, because when you're up at a cruising speed, once you get up above 45 miles an hour, the electric boost, the assist, kicks in and helps the gas motor. So the motor doesn't work nearly as hard in this car as it does in mine. So this will go for a lot more miles. It's basically the exact same shell as an Altima, so all of the exterior parts and all that are exactly the same. So they're pretty plentiful and easy to get. The only specialty parts you'd need would be anything for the battery, the hybrid assist battery. This one does run. It rides smooth. It's not pulling either way. The air conditioning's cold. If this all of a sudden disappears, I've just talked myself into buying it. This is a really nice car. If you have any questions about this car while it's up, feel free to ask me. It has its original mats. This is the same as it's always been. That's kind of cool. Mine doesn't have a plug adapter in there. The radio works well. It has a CD player. It has auxiliary in and out right there. So if you want to plug your iPod in, that all works. I checked it. All the airbags. There's no accident history. There's no... Just before you ask all these questions, I'm going to answer. The cruise control works. I've driven this car a couple times. I know I've checked everything just because it's newer. Some of the older cars, I don't check a lot of those little options because it doesn't really matter. But in something as nice as this one, it does matter. You want all those things to work. Now, if you win the auction, whether I put it up at best offer or if I put it up as a true auction, if you win, you owe a $250 deposit within 48 hours, or I will relist it. After that, you have a total of 7 days from the end of the auction. So after you leave your deposit, if it's 48 hours, you then have 5 more days to either come pick it up and pay cash or send a cashier's check to our lot. You then have 30 days to pick up the vehicle total. So you would then, at the end of 7 days, have another 23 days total after the 7 days to come pick up the vehicle. But you'd have to be paid in full after 7, or again, you'd be in danger of relisting the vehicle. I mean, if you communicate, we're reasonable. But if you don't, we just got to sell cars. That's why this is going up. It's been on the lot a little while, and I need to sell it. So not paying puts you in danger of the car being relisted. You can call the lot. It's 302-732-6800. My name is Jay. You can talk to my office manager. His name is John. You can contact me through eBay. We are located in Frankfort, Delaware, which is about 2 hours south of Wilmington and Philadelphia, about 20 minutes north of Ocean City, Maryland. If you fly here, you can fly to Salisbury, Maryland Airport. It's airport code SBY, Sierra Bravo Yankee. I can pick you up during business hours or by appointment, bring you back to the lot, put a 60-day Delaware temporary tag on this lovely car. You can drive it back to wherever you're from. This, I don't foresee any problem. I can't make any guarantees. You will be buying it as is. However, I mean, we sell some cars that have problems, disclosing the problems, and those cars need to be picked up. This one, I mean, I don't foresee any problems. I mean, I would drive this a pretty good distance and it's not rusty. It doesn't have any, it doesn't overheat. It runs really well. This is a very, very nice vehicle. So I would trust it driving. But then you'll have all your paperwork, 60-day temp tag with registration to drive it back to wherever you're from. All the paperwork will be done in your name. If you have any other questions about the vehicle while it's up for auction, you can either call the lot, contact me through eBay. For the time being, I'd like to wish you the best of luck and happy bidding.